JBL may have been against Mexicans crossing the border, but he's certainly not against crossing the line, because he's done that and he's now appeared in TNA Wrestling. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. I wish JBL would come here. I wish he'd cross the line onto our channel. It's not really happened yet. However, he did appear at TNA's 2024 Emergence pay-per-view event. Now, not much is known right now about this deal and whether it's going to be a long-term thing or whether he's going to make regular appearances or whatnot. However, TNA did upload the video saying that he's crossing the line into TNA, and it would be a bit weak if he only appeared once. So I'm going to assume that we might get more appearances from JBL going forward. But speaking of crossing the line, it looks like only two of his three names actually made it, because he's been referred to as John Layfield instead of Bradshaw. So for some reason, they're just calling him John Layfield and not John Bradshaw Layfield, which it makes no sense to me, especially with TNA and WWE having this working relationship at the moment. But then again, I'm not entirely sure. I think that Bradshaw has been appearing in other promotions lately, so maybe he's just trying to get the name John Layfield over because he can't use it in other companies. So maybe he prefers to go by John Layfield in TNA rather than John Bradshaw Layfield. But in terms of what he actually done, I mean, he came out with a cowboy hat on, leather jacket, I guess maybe looking a bit like The Undertaker. We just had Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth, whatever he's called, beating Josh Alexander. Then Bradshaw comes out at the end of the match. He gets into the ring. Crowd are going mental. The 10 people in attendance are shocked. The commentators are shocked. Bradshaw then leans in. He whispers something into the ear of Dolph Ziggler, and then he walks away. I mean, that's it. What did he whisper? I don't know. It's kind of the sad state of wrestling in 2024, where, you know, some old guy from a past generation can come out and just whisper something in your ear, and that's it. And, you know, that's the talking point. That's the best thing we've seen in about 3 years. You know, that's the best bit of wrestling we've seen in a long, long time. It would never happen. I mean, back in the day, you always got something worthwhile. I mean, look, even look at SmackDown there the other night. You get Kevin Owens whispering into Cody Rhodes' ear. Do you want to know why they're doing that? It's because they've got nothing good to give us. So if they pretend whisper something, then we're sitting here thinking, what did he say? What happened? Were we going to find out, Nick? We ain't going to find out shit. He probably didn't even say anything. He probably just said, yeah, you should go back to WWE, then that's it. He walked off, he left the arena, he left the little bingo hall. So yeah, that's it, guys. John Layfield in TNA. Now, also the Hardy Boys were on this show, teaming up with Joe Hendry, which is pretty damn cool. Other than that, though, I mean, not really much to say. JBL recently appeared at a AAA event in Mexico City as well. So, yeah, turning up here, strange. I think his wrestling days are over. I can't see John Layfield wrestling again, and if he was, he'd be doing it in WWE, surely, if he wanted like one more match. But then again, you look at WWE, and they just... I don't think WWE are doing the whole legend thing anymore. They just seem to want to go with... you know, you have to be able to put on a good match, so they probably wouldn't even give John Layfield a retirement match, to be honest. If he wants one, I guess he could have it in TNA, but, like, what is the point, honestly? Maybe he's just going to be a manager going forward. Maybe he could go back behind the commentary desk, do a bit of commentary. But honestly, if I had to predict what's going to happen here, I'd predict nothing. I'd predict that there's no follow-up. I think it was just a random-ass appearance from John Layfield, and that kind of sucks because I would have liked more, but... yeah, I'm just not convinced that we're going to get anything, you know, worthwhile with John Layfield in TNA. But sure, guys, you can let us know down below what you think. I love John Bradshaw Layfield. I mean, the Bradshaw was a good character in the APA. There's no doubt about it. The Acolytes Protection Agency, and some of their back scene segments were really funny, man. I always enjoyed them with the, you know, the invisible walls and the one little door, playing poker, money, cigars, protecting people. It was great, but John Bradshaw Layfield, that was certainly how JBL became a legend in my eyes when he had that legendary run. One of the best, one of the most underrated championship reigns, in my opinion. of all time. So yeah, big fan of JBL, but I just don't really think we're going to get anything great here in TNA. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if we never actually see him again in TNA. But that's it. Let me know what you think down below, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Beanfog Wrestling. Of course, remember to check out the giveaway tonight. So we're doing a giveaway, £25 giveaway for Bash at Berlin. It's free, it's easy to enter, so just make sure you go and put in the details, make your predictions, and somebody will win £25 later on tonight. Simple as that. So yeah, Bash at Berlin later on tonight. Make sure you're entering it, guys. TNA, JBL, he crossed the line, buddy.